Good morning, good evening, good day, good something, wherever you are. I hope you are doing well. Okay, first of all, I want to talk about the book. Guys, I've been struggling with wearing a duke for a very long time. I don't know what came over me today, because something about this outfit. I woke up and they're like, girl, you gotta rock that outfit for the next video that you're gonna make. Okay, I didn't know what topic I'm gonna talk about. I've got thousands and thousands of topics that I have to speak about, but I knew I was gonna wear this. So I got up and I couldn't make my mind up which to wear, because I've got two colors. There's yellow and blue, and I'm wearing yellow and blue, and something says no, you must wear both. At that time, I don't even know how to wrap a duke. I'm sure you guys have seen my videos. I don't really know how to, but look at this. Isn't this beautiful? I'm really proud of myself, but I'm a visionary, so I'm not surprised. Anyway, so after wearing this outfit, right, I'm dancing, I'm happy. You know, there's this happy feeling that you're growing spiritually. Everything is coming together just the way it should, and there's just so much that goes on, and you know, I'm just happy and celebrating. So I go to see my grandma, because one of my gifts comes from my grandma, which is the yellow that you see here. It comes from my maternal, because she's my maternal grandma. So I go and dance in front of her. So she's about to take a bath, so I'm busy dancing, and she's like, and then what are you wearing? You look so good. The colors look so good on you, because literally I look dipper. Wow. And then she says, what church are you going to? I'm like, hold up, I'm not a church person. What do you mean this is church? And she's very confused. She's like, isn't this supposed to be for church? What does it represent? And I tell her it means I'm a prophet. And she says, oh, okay, from which church? I'm like, I don't go to any church. I don't belong to any church. She's like, but aren't you supposed to be a prophet at a certain church? And I'm like, no, I'm a prophet in my own way. And she's still confused. So it comes over me to say that I need to actually teach about this. So today we're going to talk about spirituality versus religion. I know it's going to ruffle a lot of feathers. It's going to be another topic where some people are not going to like me, some people are going to like me, and that's okay. I don't have a problem with that, because I am here to be different. I'm here to stand out. So guys, there's a difference between religion and spirituality. There is a difference between spirituality and religion. So let's start here. Religion has rules. That is the first and most biggest thing that differentiates religion and spirituality. It's the same thing. Religion and spirituality and religion and spirituality is the same thing. It's just that spirituality is universal, it's fluid, it's open. It is literally, you can do anything when it comes to spirituality. But when it comes to religion, there's rules, which is number one, you worship. You go to church, to a certain temple every day or every Sunday, or whatever the case is. One Monday, Thursday, Wednesday, Saturday, depending from church to church. And then you pray to a certain entity. It might be Christ, but for some people they pray, there's this leader of the church type of thing. So there's the leader of the church, and then there's pastors and whatever underneath, or there's a pastor and then there's other people underneath, and then there's the congregation. That's religion. And then there is spirituality. We don't have someone in front of us before we pray to God. We pray directly to God. So we jump all these other people, and then we go straight to God, and we communicate directly to the Creator. Even if you call him God or you call him whoever, but whatever you believe in, that higher power, we all pray to it. We use God for lack of a better word, and because there's so many other words that are out there. You can call it whatever you want to call it. If you call it God, that's okay. If you call it the divine, Mother Nature, Mother Earth, whoever, whatever entity you pray to, that higher power, we go straight directly to God himself, because I'm going to use God in this instance, because we're using we're talking about religion versus spirituality. Guys, it's the same thing. The only difference is that church is limiting, religion is limiting, spirituality is universal, meaning that there is no limits to spirituality. You can do anything when it comes to spirituality. You can celebrate God, you can pray to God using different types of things. You can what's the word I'm looking for? I can't remember what's the word, it doesn't come now. You can offerings, yes, offerings to God, water, food. You can use the food that He even gives us, He provides, we can give them back. Money, material things, you can use money, water, food, these cigarettes that we usually use. That is some of the things that we can use. We use nature as like plants, and the same things that God has created. How are they bad for God if He created it? And you know, funny thing is, people that go to church that are religious tend to want to oppress or want to be right that religion is bigger than spirituality. But at the end of the day, are you spiritual? Yes. Do you go to church? Yes. Are you spiritual? If they say no, then that's a totally different thing. But spirituality is bigger, and then religion comes after. It's like a baby. It's like a baby of spirituality. Spirituality gave birth to religion. But now people would want religion to be bigger than spirituality, because you pray to, I'd say, nothing personal, guys. I don't have any issues with the church. And then he is the leader of the church. He runs the books, the whatever, the organizations of the church. But he is not God. He is just, I'd say, a chosen one, or somebody who decided to lead based on their gifts, based on legacy, because he was given, because it started with someone else, you know. And then there's you, Tabang, who is spiritual. And then your ancestors or spirit guide or God says, open a church. Now you're going to be having a church that is spiritual, but you will have rules on how this church will run. But the church is still spiritual, but it is a church because it has to have rules. Where there's people, there usually has to be rules, usually, because there has to be a way on how you do things, because you can't just do anything you want in a church. It doesn't make any sense. You need to sing the same kind of song. But if you are spiritual, make sure you understand this. You are not religious. So I don't go to church, guys. For those that are wondering, I don't go to church. However, I was given a church. If I feel like I want to go to church and I want to go and worship and everything, I can actually go to a certain church. So I know what that church is, and I know where I can go if I want to feel like I want to go to church and I want to connect with God inside a temple. Then that is the church that I will go for or go to. But if I don't want to, I can continue with the way I've been working, which is praying, pastoring, and doing all the other stuff that I do, just to stay grounded, to be connected to the earth, to be connected to God, to ancestors, to spirit guides. So guys, there's a difference between religion and church. However, religion and spirituality, you can do both. I don't know why you guys feel like the other one is bigger than the other one and the other ones shouldn't do. Guys, you can do both. They can coexist nicely. So no one has to be right. Let everybody live freely. This is freedom of speech, guys. Freedom. Let people do what they think is right for them. They are not wrong. Why do you feel like you are right and they are wrong? Now, it will give us another topic where we need to talk about the Bible, who wrote the Bible, and which came first between a chicken and an egg. Like, guys, those some of the things, just let them be the way they are. There's no need to explain them or over-explain them or try and make them make sense. They are just that way. Okay? So I love you all. I'll see you in the next video. Love and light.